In this video, we will learn how to use Google Calendar for our work purpose. Recently, Google Calendar has been integrated with Google Classroom, which makes it easy for scheduling classes and creating timetable. So let's see how this can be. To use Google Calendar via Google Classroom, we first need to log in into our Classroom account. After opening your Classroom, select the class for which you are trying to schedule your class. Here I am selecting Demo Class. After selecting your class, click on the Classwork tab. You'll find that there are some buttons available here. So we can click on Google Calendar. To schedule a new class, we need to click on the Create button. So we can either type the description of the class in this dialog box itself, or we can click on More Options to give a detailed description about the particular class. For example, I am scheduling a class for Chapter 1. We can select the date of the class, also the timing of the class. If I want to conduct this class using Google Meet app, I can click on this button. So it will automatically generate a Google Meet ID for conducting this class. I can also set the notification timing from here. So all students will get a notification 10 minutes prior to the class. Also, we can provide a description about the class in the description box. I need to add the email IDs of the students of the class so that they get a notification about the class through their email. And then I can click on the Save button. So if I want to send them a notification, I'll click on the Send button. So as this email ID did not belong to the Maitri domain, so it is asking me that should I invite external guests. So I'll click on Invite external guests from here. So if we see on 27th, we had scheduled a class from 10 to 11. So it is appearing in my calendar now. The students who would have got this notification will also see this appearing in their calendars. Let us check. The student would have got the mail regarding this class. This mail will contain the Meet ID for joining the class, also the description about the class. Let's see the calendar of the student. So if you see on 27th of July, we had scheduled this class at 10 AM, which is appearing here. Now I can see the complete description by clicking on this button. So the student can directly join from here. As Google Calendar is now integrated with Google Classrooms, you can see that there are various calendars available on the left bar of the Google Calendar under My Calendars. So you'll see that the names of your classes are also appearing in this section. So all these calendars are being created for your different classes and some specific purposes like birthdays, reminders, tasks, and holidays. So if you want to view the calendar of all these, then you put a checkbox, or if you want to view a calendar of a particular class, you can click on that and deselect all other calendars. For example, I want to see the reminders right now. So I will deselect all other things and only the reminder will appear on my calendar. So in this case, I have not deselected holidays, so holidays is also appearing. So depending upon what I want to look into my calendar, I can select the particular option. So if I click on Rupali Ahuja, so all these events have been scheduled for me. Then if I click on BSc 5SEM, then I will see the event scheduled for this class. Similarly here. and this one. So if you see, there are different colors attached to the different calendars. So this color coding is being done so that we can easily identify this event is for which particular class or for which particular purpose. So there is a specific color say attached to a reminder, and I can see this event appearing in the same color. At any time I can go and change the color coding by clicking on these three dots and changing the color of the particular calendar. So now the reminder is appearing in gray color. While scheduling my classes, I can also mention that this class belongs to which of the class I have created in Google Classroom. Let's say I am scheduling a class on chapter 2 now, and let's go on more options. Or you can see that here also the option is for which calendar I am scheduling this particular event. So I can select demo class from here and say I select some date, say 24th, and let the time be 6:30 to 7:30. I can add the particular guests. Also, I can add the meet option if I want, and then I can save the settings. I can send the notification for the particular student. So if you see here on 24th July, this event is appearing and there is a same color dot appearing in front as the color of this calendar called demo class. So like this we can identify the events belonging to which calendar by using color coding schemes. Now let us see how we can create our timetables and schedule our classes using Google Calendar as per our timetables. Now suppose that I have my theory classes starting from September. Let's go to the September calendar. I have a theory class every Tuesday from 11 to 12. So let me click on Tuesday, first Tuesday of September, and then let me click on more options. So let me give the title as theory class, and the date is first Tuesday of September. Now as we have a theory class every Tuesday, it becomes a recurrent event. So to create recurrent events, we need to click on this drop down box and select the frequency of this class. So I can select daily if I have a class daily with the students at the same time, or I can select weekly also, monthly as per my requirement of the timetable. Now here I am selecting weekly on Tuesday because every Tuesday I have a class from 11:30 to 12:30. Now I have to uncheck this box so that I can type in the time of my class. So let me select 11:30 from here. Now if we schedule this class on every Tuesday of the week, it will keep repeating and there will be not any end to these classes. So for that purpose, I should always go to the custom box. Now I want these classes to repeat every 1 week and the classes will be repeated on Tuesdays. When should these classes end? So here I need to mention the date when these classes will end. So I can mark here the last date of the academic calendar so that the classes will end on that particular date when our academic calendar ends. And click on done. So we'll have weekly on Tuesdays until December 20, 2020. I can also select the class for which I am scheduling this timetable. So say BSc 5th semester, or you can select some other class also, say demo class. And I can write some description about this timetable. Say I'll write timetable of Theory class. I can also choose the various students belonging to my class from here and put their email IDs. And then save. Yes, I would like to send the notification and then invite external guests. So now you can check in the calendar that every Tuesday a class has been scheduled at 11:30 a.m. You can check in the calendars of October, November and December. So classes have been scheduled till 20th of December. Now if you check the description of any of these classes, you'll see that the Meet ID remains the same. So Meet ID is the same for all these classes that we create using Google Calendar. In these videos, we saw that Google Calendar is an effective tool for simplifying and planning our busy schedules. Thank you for watching the videos. Hope you will be able to better manage your time using Google Calendar.